Daddy, will you tell me a story?
James looked at his daughter through the opening door with the light already out and darkness filling the room. He could never resist her smile. He loved his daughter almost more than his wife. So he walked to her and sat on the bed, laid down next to her. Sure, sweetheart. What kind of story would you like to hear?
I want a fun story. Something nice.
All right, sweetheart. How about this? The story of Gruely the Clown.
Daddy, I don't like clowns,
Sarah said. Yes, but I think you will like this one. One day, long ago, a little girl had a perfect little life. She had her own father, her mother, even a fun brother she would play with every day. But as she grew older, her perfect little life became boring, and she wanted some excitement. By the age of 12, she was wandering the countryside of her parents' farm, every day walking around until one day she saw a tiny shed in the middle of the field. She had never seen it before, and she knew it was never there.
What happened, Daddy?
Sarah said. Well, sweetheart, as any curious girl would do, she went inside.
Oh, what happened there?
The shed itself was empty and pretty decrepit.
Daddy, what does decrepit mean?
It means the shed was very old and falling apart.
Oh, well, that's bad. Someone should fix it.
I'm sure they will. But when the girl was in there, the shed was very decrepit, old, and falling apart. Sarah giggled as her father repeated the meaning of the word. After a while of walking around the shed with almost no furniture and almost nothing of value inside, she found a small handle on the floor. She pulled on it, and a secret cellar door appeared. She went down to find bars, metal bars, and a small shadow behind there. Hello? The person behind the bar said. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, mister. Why are you in here?
The girl said. Oh, thank you, little girl. I've been locked in here for so many years. Please, I think the people who kept me left. I'll die here if no one keeps me out. The key is somewhere upstairs. Can you please find it for me?
Why would I help you? You're behind bars. That means you're a bad person, right?
No. I am not a bad person. I'm a kind, fun person. I can do magic. Do you like magic? I can make anything appear you want.
Like?
Well, I can make entire rooms appear for you. Just let me out of here and I will show you. As the clown knew the girl was turning around to walk away to her parents, the clown did something really fast. Look! As the clown waved his arms, a puppy appeared. See, I can do much more than this. Just let me out. I'll give you anything you want. The girl, overjoyed with the thought of getting anything she wanted in the world, the adventure she wanted, the danger that she longed for, the adrenaline rush she would never know in her normal everyday life. She ran upstairs, somehow found the key by the door she entered through, and opened the bars. As the metal cage opened with a small creak, the clown walked out. Thank you. Thank you, little girl. Oh, I owe you my life. Now then, what would you like?
Um, I don't know. Ooh, do you have balloons? I love balloons.
But of course, little girl. Of course I have balloons. Balloons are fun, aren't they?
Yes.
And the man turned into a clown. His nose turned red, his suit turned puffy, and his clothes turned with all the shades and colors of the rainbow. See, I have balloons. He waved his arms, and from them balloons sprang into the air, flying high, high away into the sky. I can do much more for you. And the girl, sure to remember this message, said,
That's very nice, mister. I'll come visit you tomorrow, okay? Please stay here. I'll be here tomorrow, I promise. I just have to eat for now.
All right then, but do come back tomorrow. It's been long since I've had a friend, the clown said. As the girl went back and ate her food with her perfect little family, she grinned in the mirror, knowing that the next day she would have much fun. And the days after that would only follow more. And for those days, the little girl would go to the clown every single day. She would wish for things and ask him for things, and he would gladly oblige by everything she asked of him. The little girl was so happy. One day, the little girl came to the clown, and the clown asked something of her. So, little girl, it's been really nice having you around here, but I have a question for you. You see, I have done many wonders for you, but I am still limited so much by what I am and how much power I have.
Well, that's okay. I like the things you can do.
Yes, the small miracles are fun, but if I had a certain thing, I could do so much more. I could create a world where you were a king, a queen, a leader of people.
Really?
The girl, excited of the thought of going to war with other kingdoms, as her nightly adventures would always allow her in her dreams. It made her smile, brighter than the sun that was out that day.
Well, okay. What would you need?
Well, for me to have more power, I need someone, a friend like you. You are my friend, right?
Yes, of course, Mr. Clown.
I need the blood of your parents.
What?
Just just a little bit. It doesn't have to be much. Just a drop of both of them will be fine.
I don't know, Mr. Clown.
Please. I could give you entire worlds to rule. If only you would help me. And so the girl went back that day, with no miracle she asked for, but only a request from a friend. She figured out a way to get her parents' blood. Just small enough pricks with a needle for fun. She would laugh just like a little kid, not knowing what she was doing, except she knew exactly what. She would use a little napkin to take away the blood she had accidentally drawn from her parents' hands, and she would give it to the clown. And the clown would be so happy the next day. You did it, little girl! You did it! Oh, look, look, look! And as the clown waved his hand with the handkerchief in his hand, the handkerchief disappeared into his glove, and an elephant appeared, with a large seating area upon its back, and the little girl rode around on it all day. Thank you, little girl. You have made me so much better.
Why, thank you, Mr. Clown. Your miracles are amazing.
You know, I could do even more.
Like the world you promised?
Well, yes, but you see, I would need more blood.
Why? I thought one drop was enough.
One drop was enough for more power, but for entire worlds, I would need a lot more blood.
Well, why didn't you come to my house and ask my parents for them?
That would be a great idea.
Come along.
And so the little girl led the clown to her house, where her parents were waiting.
Daddy, I don't think I like this story.
Oh, don't worry, my baby. Everything's gonna be fine, Sarah. It's just a story. Remember that.
Okay, Daddy.
Sarah laid back down, trying to relax, hugging her father's arm. So the clown went up to the door and knocked 3 times. Say, little girl, can I ask you something?
Of course, Mr. Clown. Anything.
I would like you to close your eyes and count to 50. Do that for me.
All right.
The little girl put her hands in front of her eyes and counted.
1, 2, 3, 4.
As the door opened and she heard the scream of her mother, she wanted to look, but the clown quickly said, "Don't peek."
5, 6, 7.
As the screams of her father joined in, she heard the growling of the beast that she believed once was her friend. "Don't peek."
12, 13, 14.
She heard splotches and thumps on wet meat. She started to hear the cries of her parents, muffled by the gloves of the clown, once cheery, now sounding like a demon in the far background. "Don't peek."
37, 38, 39.
As she heard the crunching of bones and the breaking of bone marrow, the flesh being ripped apart and skulls being shattered against walls. "Don't peek."
48, 49, 50.
As the clown stood in front of her, as cheery as ever. "Thank you, my little girl."
What what did you do in there, Mr. Clown?
"Oh, Ask them kindly for some blood.
That's not what I heard.
Oh, don't worry about that. Come along now. I have many things to show you. Instead of walking back, the clown turned around and waved his hand once more, opening a big door. Come along, little girl. Your world awaits you. As the little girl walked through, she went into a world of pure wonder, where she would never have to deal with her boring life ever again.
But what about the parents, Daddy?
Sarah interrupted. Oh, they were fine, honey. They were fine.
That's good. And the little girl lived happily ever after?
Yes, the little girl lived so happy with her new friend.
Thank you, Daddy. I think I can sleep now.
As Jack hurried back, he could think of nothing else of how much he would enjoy coming back into existence the next day. And as he set his foot outside of the doorframe, he saw it disappear once more, and with a smile, walked through until nothing was left but his arm, and it slowly pulled the door to him, closing it. Sarah went to sleep, knowing that she would never see her real parents again, but taking solace in the time she would get to spend with her daddy, telling her stories. As the door opened once again. Hey, baby, how are you?
I'm good, Daddy. Can you tell me a story?
Sure. But then off to bed. And as Jack came closer, he could think of nothing more than how he loved his daughter almost more than his wife. And that was my personal story. Hello, I am Sirrmo B, your nightly recruiter of your nightmares. So, I made this story on the fly because, well, what can be more fun? And I wanted to make a bit of a longer story, but due to my anxiety, I have been having troubles with reading out loud with longer pieces of text than 5 minutes, like the normal micropastas I do for you guys. This story was made by me, Sirrmo B, and I'm actually pretty proud of how that turned out to be. Like, comment, subscribe. Please tell me what you do to improve the creepypasta. Please tell me what you'd like me to do to improve the content I'm providing to you. And, as always, sleep tight. Good night.
Don't let the monsters bite. Don't peek.
And enjoy the madness. Have a good night, everybody. Have a very good night.